Welcome back to Weekly Rapid Chess. This is episode 9, and my current rating is 1098. So this is the last push to 1100. 1100 in Rapid. Let's go for a win today. And yeah, we're gonna begin. And next week we're gonna try to get back to 1098. Okay. We are playing as black. It appears that my opponent has some bad internet connection. But hopefully we'll be able to finish the game here. I'm going to play just a regular old Caro-Kann. Okay, this knight move isn't usually what you'll see, but I'm just gonna try to develop normally and see if we can get something going here. Try to get this pawn in here and trade off. Kind of get rid of his center. That's kind of the whole purpose of the Caro-Kann. Alright, he does take. We will take back. Now he only has one center pawn, which we'll get rid of soon enough. If we put our knight here, maybe our queen. Okay. Okay, he's going to check. This isn't great because I have to block with the knight if we want to maintain castling rights. And not block with our queen, of course. Let's see if we can get him to either trade the bishop for the knight or retreat altogether. If he retreats, that's amazing because we just take the pawn. Okay. Alright, real smooth. And now look at this. We've got massive center presence. Pawn over here doing damage. Pawn doesn't go like that. It goes like this. Not bad. Okay. He's definitely trying to set up something on this diagonal here, so let's just kind of like foil this immediately. Put our knight there so he's never going to get to our rook. Okay, and now he's going to do this. This is actually pretty good because he's attacking both the bishop and the knight, but luckily I can defend both. The knight hangs onto the bishop, and we are fine. Okay, he does trade this off too. And you can see now the center dominance is very good. He only has the two bishops, but we already have really good development. Okay. This is actually this game is actually going extremely well. I don't want to trade too much off because, like I said, I'm in the development lead. I kind of just allowed his knight to go over here, which might not be amazing. But then it's not like he's gonna do anything really, so we can even trade that off if we want to. And I definitely need to castle this way now. I was kind of debating it, but it's pretty obvious. Over here we've got the pawns and all the pieces here. Over here there's like nothing. So next move is when I get the chance, I'll castle short. A very good position though. I'm honestly really happy with this so far. Usually my games are like flap around helplessly until you can do something. Okay, I'm willing to bet he's anticipating I'm going to castle this way, so he's ready to prepare an attack. I guess I should probably do something. I don't want to move this knight. I'm really tempted to move this knight here to attack his queen. And just, like, buy some time, but he could also just go here later, and that's just painful. No, we'll let him do that. We'll let him put over here, and then we'll castle this way. Hopefully that doesn't end badly. Okay, do we want to trade off the queens? I don't know. This is pretty tricky. Man, if there was a knight here, that would be so nice. He's also targeting this, which I don't like. You know what? I'll trade, because he's probably going to take with the pawn and double up, and then I can castle. Very casual. Okay, but now the queen was kind of holding the position together, and this knight still stops this knight from going here. But like it's a little bit, I don't know. It's just the queen kind of holds everything together like a net because of how it moves, right? So we should have to deal with the fact that we don't have it anymore. Something's happening here. Let's see if he spots this. Okay, he is moving the knight back to defend. Is it possible for me to just push this pawn? With no repercussions. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, he didn't see it either. Oh, okay, that's funny. Yeah, we want to keep our bishop around. Our bishop's fun. He's probably gonna see this now. Because I just moved the bishop right there and, you know, vision. He's gonna be drawn to this side of the board. Oh, no, he's still going after my knight. Alright, now we'll just take this opportunity to defend our pawn. Oh, wait, actually, it's still not defended because the knight is over here. Actually, wait, no, it is because the knight can't move. Alright, whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's just take a second to breathe here. We've got a little bit of time. He just kind of consolidated his position here because now we can't take or anything. We could trade off the knight, but I don't really want to because this bishop is in a great spot. We can shuffle some pawns. I think we'll do that. Yeah, I know I'm blocking my bishop a little bit, but the knight will move somewhere soon enough. Here, maybe, if he doesn't see the fact that his rooks are there, or just like back over here, and then bishop will still be open. Okay, so yeah, on second thought, this is still not good because this knight is over here, and this is coming soon, which I am not a fan of. So we're gonna have to deal with this problem. Oh, we could attack the rook and the undefended bishop, which is definitely like causing problems here. Not 100% sure if this is the best move in the world, but I think we're doing something. Okay, he is gonna defend the bishop. But here's the thing, now when he takes this, bishop goes over here and boom. Skewer! And now I'm winning one of these rooks, so this is going well. This is going well. Can even push this pawn later because right now his king is sorry, this pawn can't take because the king is there. So we could trade pawns at some point since this pawn is like isolated, doesn't have any friends. Okay, so he's gonna defend the rook there. But I do get the rook for the bishop, still a good trade. And now the knight does cover this square. Okay, so we need to come up with another plan. Let's open up this a little bit. Hopefully he'll take and not push or do nothing. Okay, he'll take. Alright. Excellent. Do be careful if he does this because... Oh, hold on. That just got scary. Okay, so he just jumped in with his rook. Really tempted to go for a check and then do something, but I don't know if that's good. We'll do it, and then we'll put the knight over here. Yeah, it's actually really good because the rook was kind of in that spot, and now the knight's there, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, we are up material. Now we just need to convert and win. He's got these double pawn here. This bad pawn structure. Okay, he's definitely going to try to brew something up right now. I can already tell you this for certainty because, like, the rook and his bishop lined up on this pawn. That's dangerous. We're going to strike back immediately. He's going to have to move his king somewhere if he wants to defend this. Either here or here, and then we can throw checks. Maybe I should have moved this rook first and then this one, because if he goes here and then I give a check, he can still go to the corner. Yeah. Oops. Wrong move order. I'm just kind of thinking here. Hey, you know, I can kind of get like defend this rook and attack this rook at the same time. That looks like a good move. I don't know. We'll see. And then later I can also put this rook here, and then that's just devastating if he lets me do that. Also, still gotta watch out for this. Oh, okay, no, he's gonna attack my rook immediately. My knight. Okay, that's actually not good for me, because now... oh, that's actually a really good move. Yeah, because now if I move the knight, then I lose the rook. If I move the rook, then I lose the knight. Oh, yeah, I should have seen this one coming, guys, because... always have to look, is, like, the defender of the piece defended? And in this case, it is not, so... we are actually going to be losing material here. Yeah, not great by me, so... And now we're going to be down material, actually. Alright. I thought I had a good move there, attacking the rook, but then I forgot, where's the rook going to move, right? So yeah, remember. Gotta keep everything defended. Including your defenders. And now we lost that, but I think the king is either going to go out here. Okay, in which case we can do this. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I always make those in-between moves, and then the in-between move actually costs me material. Like, if I was him right now, I'd probably go for this check, and then I wouldn't realize that when the king goes here, that my rook is hanging and the bishop is hanging. Like, I feel like I have a tendency to do that. I have to work on that. I don't really think that much into the future. Okay. I believe we can win the bishop right now, or am I... No, because if I go here, then he just goes over here. But then we will win the bishop. After a move like here. Okay. There is a plan. We can get the material back. Okay. Yeah, trap bishop in the corner, because now... Boom. Bishop can't go here, bishop can't go here. And the bishop will die. Very sad. Suffocating death. And then it will be 2 rooks versus knight and rook, and then hopefully we'll be able to win that with the time that we have. Oh, okay, that's smart. Yo, that's pretty crazy, because now the knight defends... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't, because it's actually pinned. Never mind. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. So we've got that now. Okay, now we have to do something. Alright. I'm really kind of tempted to get the rooks just back and just start, like, promoting or taking pawns or something. No real way to get the knight. Yeah, let's just start, like, slowly getting the heck out of dodge with the rooks. Maybe this rook will stay back. Try to get him to take out these pawns so we can advance these guys. Maybe we should go for the queen side because that's where we're stronger. Sorry, the king side because that's where we're stronger. Anyway, let's see how he reacts to this. We're backup material, by the way. Alright, so, I can give a check and then start winning these, unless he puts his rook here, in which case I can trade, and that should make my life easier. We're gonna do that. If he puts the rook here, we'll take... obviously keeping the knight still defended, so we're gonna take this pawn. Also, just do have to be careful here. If he ever gets his king to cover this square, and then puts his rook there, I'm in trouble. But I should be fine for now. I can also give this check since the king isn't going to come out here. And now his king also blocks his rook from coming in, which is handy. Ah, yeah, see? Exactly. Right now, he's trying to block off the square. So I just need to create a little escape hatch for my king, and I should not get back rank mated. Oh, I lost a pawn there. But that's fine. That is completely fine. Alright, now we're just going to stack the rooks, and we're just going to check him, and we're just going to try to go in for the kill. Okay, he's blocking with the knight. Very good move. Very tricky game. I'm honestly really not sure how what to do here, because, like, I know I have the extra rook and I've got some pawns, but still not easy to win. I have to keep my rooks, like, not too close together, also far away from my king. Because knight is super good at forking things, and I don't feel like losing today. So, also getting low on time. I am gonna have to play a little bit faster. Yeah, I think the next step should be to win one of these pawns, just to get both rooks, and if he does trade the rooks, then we should be fine. Then get a pawn behind, sorry, get a rook behind one of the pawns, and then just try to promote. I think that's a solid strategy, yeah. Like, whatever he does next, we'll just, like, put the rooks either here or here. Okay. I don't think that affects my plan in any way. Yeah, we're just gonna put the rook here, win the pawn. Is he gonna go here? You know what? If he does go there, I don't care, because I'm gonna just go for this pawn. He can't. Oh, he's gonna take this pawn. Oh, no. Yo, that's gonna cause me problems, guys. I have to win this quickly, get rid of his rook, and then quickly slide back over here so I can stop the pawn. I think that's possible. Low on time, too. This isn't optimal. Actually, I don't think if I trade, I don't think I have enough time. I think I need to get the rook there now. Yeah, the rook needs to go here now. Okay. This just got scary. I thought I was winning, but I'm not, clearly. Oh, that is insane. Oh, he's just gonna block me with his knight. Okay, we need to get both rooks here stat. I'm shuffling the rooks back and forth. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I am getting the knight. And then we should be able to win this 2-on-1 if he does trade the rooks. And if he doesn't trade the rooks, we'll trade the rooks for him. We'll make him trade the rooks. He's getting low on time, too. I wonder if he's going to notice and start playing faster. Because I need to play faster, too. Okay, he's giving up the knight. Is he going to trade the rooks? Yes, he is. Okay. Alright, and then we just... And he resigns. He realized that he just couldn't win. Oh my goodness. Guys, that was intense. I really thought I was kind of losing my grip there, but I had it. Wow, my opponent was pretty high rated, too. But now we are 1108. This is a big milestone for me. I worked really hard to get to 1,000, and now we're at 1,100. So this is pretty amazing. Hopefully this series continues with some more wins. And yeah, now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop the video right now. Not end the video. I'm just gonna pause it, and I'm gonna analyze the game. And I'll be back. Okay, so we are back, and we are ready to review the game that I just played. As we saw, my opponent started with e4, and I responded with Caro-Kann, as I always do. And over here we already have some unconventional moves. This isn't the best move, and neither is this. I'm supposed to push up my pawn to get rid of the knight, but it's not so bad, because we get back into a regular Caro-Kann eventually. And at this point I pushed up my c-pawn, as you should, because this is how you break open your opponent's center and take it for yourself. And after he gives a check and I block with the knight, he pushes a pawn, which isn't the best move, but I don't see the correct idea. Over here I opt to kick out his bishop, and he makes the mistake of not trading for the knight, because all of a sudden I'm able to win this pawn, or, well, the computer says I should have put my queen here, and gone for pressure on this pawn. But either way, his position got significantly worse from that move. As you can see, the eval dropped from 1 to 3 for black. So anyway, after capturing the pawn, he proceeds to set up his bishop here, and it will stay there for a very long time and be kind of a nuance. After developing our knights, I opt to defend, well, in this position, actually. My knight and my bishop are hanging, and I opt to defend my bishop with my knight, which is apparently not the best move. Instead, I should defend my knight with the bishop. So, that's what the computer said. And after trading, the advantage is 1.2 for black. And after moving my queen up 1 square, which the computer didn't really like, my opponent attacked me with his knight, so I was forced to move. And over here, he makes a small mistake, because he allows me to attack with not the knight that I played, but the other knight, and gain a tempo on the queen. He is able to come back to trade, to offer a queen trade, and which I'm not supposed to accept, but I did. And he does take back. Now, this is the best move, obviously, because you have to take back the queen when he takes back. But now his pawns are doubled, and that's a consequence. He proceeds to kick my knight out. And then over here, he does something that's not great, because he castles into the attack. Notice how he only has a few pawns here, and they are doubled. And there's holes basically everywhere for his king to get attacked. He should have probably castled the other way if he wanted to castle, because there's kind of a nice pawn shelter, there's bishop there, and everything's fine. But not only does he castle here, but he also castles directly into the bishop that's staring at this pawn. And in, I think, the next move, I believe, yes, the rook comes in. Apparently it's supposed to be the other rook that's attacking this pawn. But basically, you've got a rook and a bishop staring at this pawn, and you have to defend. And so he puts his knight in between my bishop and his pawn, which isn't the best, but I can't argue because I don't play the best move either. And over here, I actually hang this pawn. It's just completely undefended. He can just take it with the bishop, but that's not what happened in the game. He attacks my bishop. I should have traded. And then he continues to attack my knight, and this gives me the opportunity to defend the pawn that he forgot about. I should also mention that at this point, the advantage is more or less equal. And as you can see by the little graph down here, that the game is actually pretty stable up until this point. And over here is where things start going sideways. After a little miss by me and a little miss by him. The pawn over here eventually falls. And he allows this move here. It looks like a fork of the rook. I'll move my face real quick so you can see that a bit better. There is a fork of the rook and the bishop, and the bishop appears to be undefended, but it is possible to defend the bishop with either the knight or the rook. Now, the computer says it's better to defend it with the knight, because, and it just says you should just straight up lose the rook, and then just take the knight back after. But instead, as we will see, my opponent opted to defend the bishop, but he falls into this skewer here, where the bishop attacks both the rooks. You can only move one of the rooks, or defend one of them, so you can take back after. And after this, I am up material, so I tried to convert and hopefully win this game. But after a small mistake by me where I end up losing my knight, in this position I'm apparently supposed to lose my rook entirely, which is pretty crazy. And you just leave the rook vulnerable to attack because there is a fork over here, and so you can't actually take this rook. So that's pretty crazy. Anyway, I did not see that, and he takes the knight. And over here, the two great moves I just want to say. After this check and this check, both of these rooks are on the back two files where the bishop is. And in just a few moves, we attack the bishop, and the bishop is forced to move to this corner if it doesn't want to get captured. But after that, the second rook comes in, which apparently isn't the best, but either way, we're winning the bishop now, because this pawn actually blocks the bishop's escape, so it can only move here or here. And it can move here, because it looks like it's defended by the knight, but as we saw in the game, the knight is pinned. It can't actually take back, so the rook is safe. And then I got a little bit scared, because although I was taking pawns, he was taking pawns too. And as you can see, I was shuffling rooks like I did not know what I was doing, because I really didn't, and I was kind of panicking actually. So eventually, I'm not sure which pawn to go for, but then after he takes this pawn, I realized, yeah, we need to go over here because we need to stop this pawn immediately. And he moves the knight here, and the second rook comes in, and he loses the knight, after which he resigns, because even if he promotes this pawn, the rook just trades off, and then his king would be all the way over here, my king would be over here, and it's 2 against 1, you don't win that, and one of the pawns just eventually promotes, and you would checkmate with the queen. Yeah, so very exciting game, very interesting game. Got to 1100 with this, so honestly really happy. And yeah, that will be it for episode 9 today. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. Please like, please subscribe if you want to see more. Again, a weekly Rapid Chess, another episode next week. So if you enjoy this, please come back. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time.